Kevin McCarthy's Chapstick. I am not making this up. I'm not trying to be cute with it, funny with it. That is what this woman spent $100,000 on. $100,000 that was probably donated to her from folks. And she decides to spend it on some chapstick. House Republicans are bidding for steep spending cuts in exchange for raising the debt ceiling. First, though, they paused during the private weekly meetings on Tuesday to bid for something else. Speaker Kevin McCarthy's Chapstick. How in the hell did these people get elected to office? America, we need to start to question ourselves, because at some point we got to stop being complicit in our own demise. Georgia, please come and get your representative. Here's what went down. The fundraising auction of leader Kevin McCarthy, or Speaker of the House Kevin McCarthy, used cherry lip balm, ended when Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene placed a winning $100,000 bid, as confirmed by her spokesperson. She only began bidding after the California Republican chose to sweeten the deal. He agreed to attend a dinner with the winner, and whichever donor and supporters they plan to bring along, that cash is headed for the House GOP campaign arm. So it's pretty much you scratch my back and I will scratch yours. Of course, some people might find it more than a little unbelievable that someone would seriously drop a small fortune for a used stick of lip balm, especially Kevin McCarthy's lip balm. But it's honestly, Aida, let's go and bring Aida in, but it's honestly right on par with how Republicans are treating the current climate in this country. I mean, they have proven time and time again that they've lost their ever-loving minds. And I say this, and sometimes some of our viewers will come and remind me that you got to have a mind to be able to lose it. And that is a show enough truth, to quote my grandmother. Now, people are pushing back on this. Representative Ilham Omar, they doing this insane chapstick itch while the country teeters on default. Go ahead on Representative Ilham Omar and make it plain. She said, wow. In today's Democratic caucus meeting, we discussed how devastating a default would be for American families and what we can do to get the GOP to take this seriously. In the House GOP meeting, they auctioned off Kevin McCarthy's used chapstick. I mean, this is a movie in the making right here. This is a comedy, a tragedy. I don't know if it's a tragedy or comedy, but I'm gonna leave that up to Aida. And then mega Republicans from Congresswoman Jennifer McClellan, MAGA Republicans are paying $100,000 for Speaker McCarthy's chapstick while holding Social Security checks and retirement benefits hostage unless we cut food stamps for seniors, Medicaid funding, and child preschool for low-income Americans. Hashtag priorities. Well, Ms. Rodriguez, I'm gonna let you go ahead and just take it from here. I'm telling you, I do feel like I am in the damn twilight zone.
It feels crazy. You said it better than anybody. You said you got to stop being complicit in your own demise. Nobody pimps that base more than the people that is at its leadership. Nobody, look how much money they made off of those MAGA hats. While people in the middle of the country and in the South and everywhere else in this country were struggling to maintain some decent health care, especially during COVID. They were charging those people for hats. They've been charging people for donations. They've been giving people, it's a classic pimp hoe relationship that they have. And these people do not even understand that they are being pimped. And I mean, as FDR said, I guess the greatest threat to our democracy is education or a lack thereof. I think you see it now, you see it. These people are a joke, and they make a mockery of the people who support them blindly because they know that those people don't have the benefit of the education that they have, that their kids are gonna have at their expense. I think it's funny that the people who fight against, healthcare for all, that fight against all of the things to make the world better, America better for all Americans, are cool with somebody dropping $100,000 on chapstick. These are the people that tout racist things against people of color for buying cars or what kind of shoes we have or where the things that we spend our money on, and they trivialize it for us. But then they can drop a hot $100,000 on a used chapstick when we have tent cities throughout this country of people who don't have a place to live. And I just think it's just ridiculous. It's a constant mockery. And the people who follow these people blindly are the ones who are suffering the most.